Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our podcast. My name's Elias.
I'm Elijah.
And together we are Eli and me. Today we're going to be talking about some more Kelowna stuff, and we're really looking forward to it. We've got some really enthralling topics. But before we get into that, I just want to say, Elijah, you look really nice. What's different?
Thank you, Elias. You as well. Well, if you guys didn't notice, both of us got haircuts for this special day, filming our episode number 2.
Yep. What can I say? Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. You guys are going to be putting the audio.
No, my guys got the clapping.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So, where'd you get your haircut done?
Oh, well, wouldn't you like to know?
I would, very much so.
So my barber's name is Armando. He operates from Lorenzo's Barbershop. He, is a great guy. I haven't had, I've only had good things whenever I go there, and I just enjoy chatting with him. And he's just a great haircutter. What can I say?
That's amazing.
Yeah, he's located at Lorenzo's on Hollywood Road, near Johnny's Meats.
Love that place.
So, yeah. You'll probably catch me there if you go for a haircut. I'm there almost every day getting my haircut. So, but anyways, what about you? Where did you get your haircut?
Oh, thanks for noticing. So I got my haircut at Crispy Barbershop, located off of Highway 97.
Nice.
Kind of at the corner of Spall and 97 there. Angelo cuts my hair. Geronimo Cuts on Instagram if you're looking to get a new barber in town. Great stylist. Yeah, he's a pretty good barber, if you ask me.
I can tell.
They actually just had a flood there. So while I was getting my haircut,
like a proper flood.
Yeah, like there was like water leaking and everything. No, so when I got there, I look and half of their shop's covered by a tarp.
What?
Caution tape, and they have like hazmat suits on.
I'm
just joking.
What?
I'm just joking. No, there's a tarp set up though, and apparently their neighbor, like a neighboring business, their bathroom flooded into Crispy Barbershop. I
would be infuriated.
I know. So super devastating for Josh, the owner there. Pretty tough, but
I saw on Instagram that like the Crispy Barbershop has like a clothing line that's been going on. So
yeah.
Do you know anything? Like, did they talk about that when you were there or what?
Yeah, so pretty cool. Josh, he kind of combined the two. Like, they have their barbershop, and he's turned it into more of a brand as well. So they have their streetwear, which I think is amazing. They have like really good gym shorts and like tank tops, as well as like nice like thick weight hoodies and t-shirts. They also collabed with the Hype Kelowna. Oh yeah, kind of having it's like a really nice streetwear like graphic tee in a way. So cool collaboration there.
That's sweet. Yeah,
it's really cool how they kind of put two hand in hand, like not only just a barbershop, not only a streetwear like clothing brand, but yeah, kind of merged the two. So it's really cool to see. Really entrepreneurial. I
kind of always thought that like barbers and like businesses like that, service kind of businesses that make apparel as well, have always been tacky. Yeah. But from what I see from like Crispy and what they've got going on there, it's like they actually have high quality things, high quality hoodies, shirts, and all that sort of stuff, and like good designs, and it's not just like a crappy kind of like design on a Fruit of the Loom tee or something like that. It's like actually high quality thick material. And I've noticed kind of like a more it's more popular for places to like have actually good clothing, which I think is really cool because it's kind of like refreshing to see.
The barbershop where we got our tattoos, we were talking about our tattoos last week. Where we got our tattoos done was in the back of a barbershop, and at that barbershop as well, they had like a rack of clothing, and it was like, it's not something you see or you used to see as much kind of thing, but but you're starting like a clothing line with a barbershop.
And they actually like have like stylish clothing. It's cool, but it's unexpected, but it's like, oh, I'd actually wear that. Like, how much is it?
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of cool. Yeah,
not something you'd usually expect at a barbershop.
No, not at all.
But the way that the barbers have like that the clothing as well is kind of like a side hustle in a sense. Like kind of pushing their brand through a side business, not through the main focus. But I think it works really well. And I think that with the living costs in the Okanagan and everything going up, I think that everybody kind of has to have a side hustle in order to like, make it make it work at times. And I know that you've had some cool side hustles as well going on over the last little while. Tell them about Luxury Bear Society.
Yeah, so Luxury Bear Society, a brand that me and my friend Alex Dye started about a year and a half ago, beginning of 2022 there. So originally he had found a guy and we got 3,000 different pixelated bears. It was just an image, and we wanted to do like an NFT project because that was kind of popular at the time. So we wanted to do a project like that. But then we were like, how do we build a following in order to kind of have demand for our NFT? Like what use does it have? So we kind of built a clothing line around it, and I just like I found a bear that I liked and I threw it on a t-shirt, like 5 t-shirts, 3 hoodies, sold them. And then with the money made like 10 t-shirts, 5 hoodies, and just kind of kept scaling up. And then eventually we got to the point where we were having fun with it. And then we threw a launch party. So that was super cool. We had like 150 people come out. Really fun. Then we had a pool party later in the year. And then we ended up hosting Rutland Senior Secondary's homecoming event. So that was super cool as well. But yeah, the clothing was always fun to like design and sell kind of thing. But yeah, super fun side hustle.
Yeah.
You helped with security at the launch party?
I was the bouncer for the VIP area.
Yeah.
No, I still have that sweater that I got for the event there, with the big bear on the back. Yeah. And one of the things you had was like a bear smoking a cigar or something.
Oh yeah. So that was like our idea was to do like a custom drop for the launch party. Yeah. So it was very limited and they sold out pretty quickly, but yeah, it was a custom t-shirt for the launch party. Yeah. With a bear that no one else had seen before.
That's sweet. And was that actually one of the NFTs that you had bought initially?
Yeah, so that was one of the 3,000. Yeah. So I think now I've only used like 5 or 6, maybe 7 max. Yeah. For all the clothing up till now. So we still have like
that's really
plenty that we haven't used.
How many did you say you got? 3,000?
3,000 different.
Crazy.
Yeah, and it's like a lot of them look similar because there's different variations, and it's kind of like how most NFT projects work. Like there's, I guess, more rare ones, but we can't really. It's hard to tell for us which one's more rare. But yeah, it's like each has. There's even like you'll find 2 of the exact same one, but the only difference is one has a hat on and one doesn't. Yeah. So pretty close. But yeah, the end goal was to kind of build like a following and like sell merch and have people come to our events, and then eventually open up a clubhouse where like young adults could come hang out after school until like 7-8 o'clock, and then like after a certain time then it turns to 19 plus, and like you can come and we're able to sell drinks, kind of like for more the adult or young adult crowd that's over 19, have drinks there and kind of have like a pool table set up, video games.
Just a little
like,
lounge sort of
thing.
That's cool. And I like that because it's not just like just a bar that kind of gets people hyped about the merch and stuff, but it's actually kind of would help to keep young people, like an after school thing to keep young people off the streets and stuff.
Out of trouble.
I think it's really cool. Just a lounge sort of thing. Like I don't know, like an idea you could have like a taco truck out front or something, or definitely, like sell bubble tea or something. I don't know. It's fun stuff like that. Yeah. But what I'm interested about with the NFT project thing is like, do you know how the NFTs are like doing right now, or is that something that you would only find out if you put them on the market?
It's definitely gone downhill. I think if we put up our Luxury Bear Society like 3,000 NFTs up, maybe 2 would sell.
Really?
Just because of like, I don't know. We made a Twitter for it. We made a Discord and everything. We haven't really touched it, so it's not active. But yeah, like maybe one random person across the world that's like, oh, this bear design is gonna go big one day. But yeah, I think that like what we kind of wanted to integrate with the NFT and the clubhouse is that in order to get into the clubhouse, you needed an NFT, like one of our NFTs. So we'd have 3,000 members. If you own an NFT, you have access into the clubhouse kind of thing. And we would have like, I guess you could say like guests that you can bring. And you can like, that's cool. If you're a member, like you can bring, club. You can bring like a +1 kind of thing. But yeah, yourself, you're pretty entrepreneurial. I know that you liked reselling clothing, not designing or selling like I did, kind of making a brand, but reselling used clothing. How did you kind of get into that, and how do you find that went?
Well, it's interesting because I started off going to thrift stores as kind of like the way that I got my clothes and stuff like that. Like, you know, I liked to get clothes from there, and it was always a good feeling to get like a cool find. Or I kind of would just like stash random like bits and bobs, just like just buy them from thrift stores when I was just, before like early teens and stuff. But once I kind of got into my late teens and into 20, I started like kind of buying things with the idea that I could like resell it on Facebook or something like that, which has been actually really successful because, you buy things for like $2 and you sell them for like 50 sometimes if it's that crazy.
If you get a good find.
Yeah, exactly. Like something that, like for instance, I got a car stereo for $2.
Really?
I didn't resell it, but I like use it in my car. But these like those stereos can go for like easily $50, $100, even $100. And that was like
big margin there.
Yeah, it was a nice like Bluetooth stereo.
Yeah.
Anyways, I actually have it in my car, so that's not a good example of like reselling, but that's the sort of thing that you can find. But also, lately I've noticed that it's like become more popular to go to thrift stores and just buy all the nice stuff, and there's like a lot of kind of resale businesses going along. Like we were talking about some of them the other day with the new stores opening up. Those guys, I'm sure they probably started off in Kelowna by thrifting at the thrift stores we have, which I think is really cool, but it also makes it harder to get a good find. But yeah, I'd say that that's like a really fun kind of like side hustle you can do. It kind of supplements your income a little bit, and maybe you can afford that like the pair of shoes that you always wanted because of it or something. I don't know.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'd say that's kind of how I started, and it's become kind of cool. It's a good pastime as well. It keeps you occupied.
Yeah, there's plenty of thrift stores in Kelowna as well. I know one just opened up on Highway 33 there by the walk-in.
Yeah, I thrift, yeah.
Yeah.
I went in there today, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was good.
Had you heard about it when I texted you if you'd gone?
Yeah, my mom actually told me about it, funnily enough. Yeah, she, my mom's a bit of a thrift store tycoon.
Oh yeah. she knows where to find the good stuff.
Yeah. Well, she always says that I know how to find the good stuff, but she knows like about the thrift stores before they even like open up and stuff.
Oh,
so she's but
like
anyways,
months in advance.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this place.
She found out about it. She's like, yeah, this place is like run by some young people, and I tried to go there yesterday, but they were rearranging their racks and stuff that. So then I couldn't go, but I went in today. Yeah. And it's starting off, so it's not like it's pretty small. It's just starting off, but I think that as things go, they'll get nicer stuff, and they'll be able to actually keep it running and get people in there. Yeah. But right now they have a thing going on where if you donate stuff to them, then like your name is put into a draw to win $500, and it's an award that's happening every month. Yeah, so
it's pretty cool. Like, then it kind of brings customers in. Yeah. Not only to donate to to get a chance to win the $500 cash, but also brings in more clothing. Yeah. So kind of a wider range. Yeah. Really good way of doing it. Yeah. And I know they said that as like the more donations they get, the cheaper their prices will be. Yeah. Which I think is super good way of doing it. Yeah. If they're getting like just t-shirts, for example, if they get 100 t-shirts in a day, they're gonna need to sell them cheap so they can like
otherwise
kind of
just have it stockpiled.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really cool, but I also wonder, like, if I went in there every day and donated one t-shirt.
Yeah. If you could get, like, a bunch of entries.
You end up, at the end of the month, having, like, 1,000 different entries to win.
You got a ton of t-shirts there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, if you had, like, 20 t-shirts, you go in, like, donating one each day.
Or cut the t-shirt into rags and then give a rag a day.
I don't know if they'd accept that as a donation, unfortunately, but... Yeah.
Wow.
I think I think your reselling idea, there, like with the margins, like plenty of stuff you can find for a cheap price. And I know one of our friends from church, Dylan Palger, that's what he kind of started off doing with Rutland Retros. Yeah. And now he turned it into like quite a big reselling brand.
He's got quite a following of
Yeah.
of clients and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's sweet how he's networked and done all that stuff. It's awesome.
Yeah. Now he's on a place, I think it's on Banks Road.
Oh, really?
Which is cool. Yeah,
That
he
is
was
sweet.
in a place before, like a month ago or two, but he had to move or something. But yeah, now he's in a new spot. So
Yeah.
good for him. But
Yeah, it's cool to see people like that, like jumping from like flea markets to, you know, selling on Instagram to, you know, actually opening a storefront.
Yeah.
And it goes to show like that anybody can do it.
Yeah.
And it's really encouraging. So
yeah.
I'd just get that side hustle going.
Yeah.
And just stay strong, persevere.
Yeah.
But
any side hustles that you have in the books, or
in the books,
or that you're working on, or that you would suggest to our viewers?
I wouldn't suggest this to the viewers because this one's confidentially
top
mine
secret.
only, trademarked, copywritten and everything.
Yeah.
But
it's patent pending.
Okay,
no one else can use it.
So my idea, because outdoor weddings in the summer in the Okanagan are, you know, just huge.
Yeah.
Like tons of people do them because it's, you know, it's cheap and it's also just one of the most beautiful places to have a wedding. I mean, it's the Okanagan, for goodness sake. But dance floors in an outdoor wedding, I think, is an important thing because everybody wants to have a dance at their wedding, unless it's, you know, some hyper religious thing or Holdeman Mennonite. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Don't want to maybe bleep that out because I don't want to call out any religions. But dance parties are just huge in wedding culture. Especially for all the people that I've hung out with. But being able to rent out like a dance floor and lights and speakers and stuff like that would be, I think, a really profitable thing to do because, you know, everybody needs a dance floor, but nobody has a dance floor that they can put outside unless you want to be dancing over like roots and dirt and stuff.
Yeah,
so,
no kidding.
Yeah, that's my idea. What about? Do you have any?
Well, I think we stay on the topic of yours. I think that. I think that's a great idea.
He doesn't want to give away his.
No, that's amazing. I think your idea is great. I think the biggest thing would be finding a place to store it, because you have all this equipment. You have the tent, you have the chairs, the tables,
for sure,
the tablecloths, kind of thing. Your dance floor. So yeah, but investing in, because it's quite expensive, like to buy, but you pay it off after 5-6 uses, and then it kind of pays for itself.
For sure.
So yeah, flipping that. But would you also offer like the service of like setup and takedown along with that? How would you kind of set that up?
Yeah, I think that would be a pretty interesting thing to kind of figure out. But the my idea right now would be to, like, you know, maybe get myself and like another person or 2 other people who are able to like do sound and set everything up. I would do like an hourly thing, so it'd kind of be you rent the material to set up the dance floor and the lights and speakers, and then you have somebody there to like watch it and like operate it while it's there. So that's the way I'm thinking. I think it would, I don't know about prices because I don't know how much anything costs, but I think it would be really helpful for, you know, people planning weddings to be able to get that out of the way in one go instead of, you know, worrying about where they're going to get the lights, where they're going to get the speakers, where they're going to get the dance floor, or like, you know, a soundboard, all that sort of stuff. You have to go to like 5 different places.
Definitely.
But if you could get it all in one place, you know, I think it would be a pretty sweet like opportunity.
Yeah.
But that said, I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but if anybody takes my idea, I'm going to be so upset.
You better give him credit. That's the least you can do.
I get royalties.
I remember, it's funny you say that because you and your dad like lent the lights for my Luxury Bear Society launch party, and speakers I didn't like borrow from you, but I had to rent them from Wentworth Music, and I called you at 10 a.m. like woke you up from your sleep, and you had to. I think you were just waking up or something, having some cheeky butter toast or something.
I was having cheeky butter toast when they called, and they neither of them had a credit card to rent anything, so then I had to drive all the way down to Wentworth. No, it wasn't that bad.
No, definitely
got a free sweatshirt out of it. So.
definitely saved me. Without the speakers, we would have been in a bit of trouble for an event.
Yeah, but you know, that being said, you you know what it's like to have to, have yourself pulled on all different ends because you have to figure out where to get everything, like porta potties and
borrowing tents, porta potties,
exactly.
tables,
speakers,
lights,
soundboard, all that sort of stuff. So I think that you would be able to understand like how hard it is to plan things and how helpful it would be to just have it all planned out for you.
Yeah.
But now that we're done talking about that, how about we talk about what some of your entrepreneurial ideas? You're a very entrepreneurial. You're a very entrepreneurial guy, and I know that you have a lot of great ideas brewing. So go ahead.
Well, I'll just talk about two.
Okay.
So first one, I work for a moving company, and I just work there once a week, kind of thing.
Great little moving company.
Great little moving company. Apart from the ski shop, I work there like once a month when they need help, kind of thing. And we were moving this 98-year-old woman from one old folks home to another. Dang. 98 years old. And she was having conversations with us, like, So we were helping her move from one old folks home to another, and she was complaining the whole time about her Christmas decorations and stuff, because it was like end of January, and she's cleaning up all her Christmas supplies and stuff. Right. So she was complaining that she like has it in storage for 11 months of the year, and then she uses it for 1 month, kind of thing, like mid-December to mid-January. So she was complaining about that, and I was thinking about not only renting a storage unit, but if you started a service that you could take the supplies, like Christmas supplies that others don't want to keep in storage for 11 months, and you just kind of throw it in a storage unit, and then you contact them when the time comes, and you charge a certain rate. I don't know how much you would charge, but then you kind of say, hey, it's December 1st. We're starting to send back people's Christmas items. Then you kind of just send it back to them so that they don't have to worry about it. Yeah,
and then you could kind of like, because people might consider getting a storage unit for their Christmas stuff, but then they realize that it's going to cost them like, I don't know how much it costs.
It's an absurd amount, yeah.
Is it a lot?
Yeah, quite for a storage unit.
Even if it's just more affordable than getting a storage unit, or it's around the similar amount, but then you actually like take it and deliver it back to them. Yeah. And it's like that convenient, then they'd probably consider doing it.
Exactly. Yeah. And if you charge a small enough rate but have enough customers, like it adds up. Yeah. But also there's just the fact that like some stuff's sentimental, so they want to keep, but not everyone, like you have Christmas trees, you could rent out Christmas trees for the 1 month of the year kind of thing. Yeah. If you have enough.
Totally.
And then keep them or whatever you do with them during the other 11 months. But yeah, it kind of pays for itself, then why not? That's one side hustle. Another would be one that I started last like fall. Didn't last very long, but was like a landscaping business.
Oh yeah.
So me and my brothers, I went around the block, just like asking door to door, do you need help with your lawn? Do you need help with any maintenance around your yard? So I called it Quality Maintenance Company.
Nice.
'Cause it was top quality.
That's
obviously.
A good name.
And then we just kind of did a few houses around the block, and then I started texting people in my contacts.
Right.
And one of which was someone pretty high up in the board for Kelowna United Soccer.
Oh yeah.
An old coach of mine.
Oh.
And he got me the gig, paying quite well, to go and basically dig up the roots around the Mission Dome.
Oh, sweet.
The soccer field down there. So made some money doing that. But yeah, if you have the drive during the summer to make a bit of extra money, why not go door to door?
Yeah, of course.
There's neighbors around you. Why not offer to mow their lawn? You get $20 from it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool too, because it kind of feels like if you're not just doing your neighbors' yards, it feels like an actual, like a big gig, I guess. Like, yeah. So that's sweet. And also that kind of opens up the door to other businesses that might want to, hire your services. So
exactly. I felt pretty professional as well, because I wrote out this not for like door-to-door customers, my neighbors and stuff, but for the Kelowna United job, I made out this like super professional invoice like had a list of different services and charges. And
I mean, it's the details that make you look more professional. So. Yeah.
So that was, those are two of my ideas.
Yeah, those are good ideas.
Business ideas.
Might have to try those out next summer.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think that this has been a great time to reflect on some of our ideas, and I hope you guys enjoyed listening in.
Yeah, I I think we're going to start keeping the episodes a little bit shorter. I know the last one was over an hour long, kind of like an introduction of what we're about, who we are as people, and what we're kind of doing in life. But yeah, we're going to keep the episodes kind of around that 20-minute mark, just to make it more interactional. So
yeah, bite-sized Eli and me, you know?
Exactly. Leave comments, like, share to your friends, kind of suggest down below what you want us to talk about, what your interests are. We're going to get an Instagram page going up soon.
Yeah, we sure will. It's in the works.
Yeah, we have a lot coming for you guys.
Yeah, looking forward to it. But yeah, thank you for watching, and hope to see you guys soon.
Yeah. Peace.
Like and subscribe.